Why, it's Aunt Magnolia. Good morning, my dear boy Buttons. Why, it's so happy to see you, Magnolia. I'm so glad you came to visit us. Yes, Buttons, I realized it was time for me to come to your end of the streetcar line. Come, of course it is. Come right on in. Come on in, Aunt Magnolia. We're so glad to have you. We're so very, very glad to have you, Aunt Magnolia. Let me get your... Fuck. Aunt Magnolia, look, I got have your little cocktail ready, your little drink ready for you here, Magnolia. Pink Lady. It is Beefeater's gin with a little bit of grenadine in a 12-ounce wine glass. Aren't you darling, Buttons, that you remember all these important things? Yes, Aunt Magnolia, we're glad to have you. Oh, now, why are you on our end of the streetcar line? Well, there's a fundraising table at the Roosevelt Hotel for the Covenant House today. Oh yes, Magnolia, I've heard about it. I'm going to be going off to our fundraiser, Buttons, and I will be thinking of you. So glad you visited with me, Aunt Magnolia. I hope you do well at your little luncheon today. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to New Orleans Lame Tour Talk. Let me go ahead and tell you what kind of a day we're going to be having today. Aunt Claynice is down on the other side of the river. She hasn't been over here. She thinks calling from the other side of the river is long distance. She gets mad when she dials O for operator and then no one answers the phone. We did get a visit today from Aunt Magnolia, who is on her way to the Roosevelt Hotel for a luncheon. I'm glad she stopped by. I wanted to show you Armstrong Park today and show you Covenant House. And that's where Aunt Magnolia is today, so we'll get to go see it. Let's go for a walk on New Orleans Lame Tour Talk. Very spot where jazz was born. Just like any other birth, jazz was accompanied in birth by moanings and pain and suffering, which I shall tell you about later. And though not surprisingly, jazz became a marching band idea. The Rampart Street Parade is, of course, we have Louis Armstrong, one of the great saints of jazz, who grew up in New Orleans and introduced jazz to the world. Louis Armstrong is actually buried in New York. That's why we have Mahalia Jackson Theater right here in Armstrong Park. She spent her life sharing that belief. Be in the picture? What's your name?
My name is Youngboy.
Daddy didn't want to be in the picture, then he jumps in the picture.
Sit right here.
So put it in the water.
Say y'all.
Yeah.
Is waterproof?
No. No.
Say y'all don't touch. Say don't.
Anytime there's boys and water in the summertime, they're going to go together.
Hey, bro.
That's what boys do in water. Let me see how you jump.
Oh, see how you jump. All Look, record me going all the way
I
down.
am. I'm gonna record you going all the way down.
I'll show you. This is my own interview. Look, I'm about to go down in my
You got to say your name in your interview.
My name is Lee. And I'm good.
And you're good. You look like a good kid to me.
Come on.
There you
Follow
go.
me.
I am. He said, follow me. Holy cow. There he goes. There he goes. All right, now somebody important is coming along. Look. There you go, Lee. Now someone important is coming along. Look. Yeah, I'm not really that important. Here we are on Rampart Street. The streetcar is about to take off from Rampart Street. I want to take you and show you Covenant House on Rampart Street, where Aunt Magnolia is in a fundraiser. Talking about my 5-month Alcoholics Anonymous chip. 5 months. That would have been July, August, September, October, November. I would have gotten a 5-month chip. I am just leaving now from an AA meeting, and it occurs to me one of the reasons to continue going to meetings regularly is because, one, I get inspired by the people who have been in this walk so much longer than I have, like the fellow who moderated our meeting today, who's been in it 15 years. And two, there was a guy who picked up a 5-month chip today, at the time I'm talking about 5-month chips. And those guys helped me, they helped to remind me that this has not been an easy way, but that God has made a way for me to make it through. Thank God. 5 months. There. Rampart Street Parade. Sure, you can parade all by yourself. Come parade with me on Rampart Street. Bring your own damn selfie too. Rampart Street Parade. Here we go. New Orleans, we have a Covenant House. That is a shelter for homeless teenagers. If I remember correctly, they have 88 beds here at Covenant House. Of course, all of them full every night. This is one of the charities we try to support. Let me go over here so you can look up covenanthouse.org. Is it? Hello, Buttons. Magnolia, what are you? Aunt Magnolia, what are you? You're a mess, Aunt Magnolia. Come in the house. It'll be fine, young Buttons. Are you high, Magnolia? No, young Buttons, I'm not high. All right, I'm going to say something here, Aunt Magnolia. Listen to me carefully, darling. The correct answer is not. It's made of styrofoam. I already played that with Clay Niece. Magnolia, honey, your nose is bleeding, honey. Why would you? Let me try to clean you up. I don't know, young Buttons. Almost like something went in it. Yeah, Magnolia, almost like something went in it. Are you... Magnolia, are you going to stay in the bed, sweetie? Oh, no, Buttons, I have to go back to Audubon Place. I couldn't stay on this side of the streetcar line. We'll call you an Uber, Aunt Magnolia. Oh, no, Buttons. That's what your Aunt Clay niece does, go in Ubers. Actually, Button, actually, Aunt Magnolia, I don't think she goes in Ubers either. I think she just gets in the car with strangers. But you don't have to ride the streetcar. Oh, yes, Buttons. I'll be fine on the streetcar and I'll get off at Audubon Place. I'll see you again very soon, Buttons. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Okay, hey Magnolia. How about it with Aunt Magnolia? Going to a tea in Roosevelt to fundraise for Covenant House, Domenica's restaurant. When I was a kid, my mother used to bring me here for Christmas because they do quite the Christmas decoration. We're gonna go. Of course you knew when I said I was gonna do it, that I would do it. Of course you knew. There's the stage. Laura would be disappointed in me if I did not get thrown out of somewhere. The Blue Room at the Roosevelt. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our show for today. I'm glad you came to visit us. I hope Aunt Magnolia did very well. It looks like my family is going to be okay. Looks like they're calming down. Oh. Wait. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to go ahead and take this call. Sorry. Hello? Yes, Aunt Magnolia. No, Aunt Magnolia, the streetcar did not take a wrong turn. You went to sleep again on the streetcar, Magnolia. I know where you are, darling. You're at Carrollton and Claiborne. No, that is not a bad neighborhood. You're not going to get killed. Stop crying, Aunt Magnolia. Stop crying, darling. We're going to fix this. Just give the phone to the streetcar driver. It'll be fine, Aunt Magnolia. It'll be fine. Yeah. Dude, looks like you have my Aunt Magnolia on the streetcar. She went to sleep again on the streetcar. Yeah, I know. Well, a couple of pink ladies in and they'll do that. Why don't you do me a favor, bro? Just put her back on the streetcar and take her back to Audubon Place where she belongs. I'll call Miss Aurelia to come see about her. Matter of fact, today is the day Miss Aurelia makes her weekend pies. So I'll be sure she has something extra special for you. All right. Thanks a lot, brother. I'll talk to you another time. Just take her back. She'll be fine. Make sure she gets off at Audubon Place. I appreciate your help. All right. Okay, you know how my family is. We'll see you next time for New Orleans. Lame Tour Talk. Glad to have you.